Well, hello there again, emo fags and scene fags. It's me, Ultraforge. I've trolled you in the past before. Some of you might remember me. Anyway, one thing that I've been hearing about for the past couple of weeks is this new law in Russia. They have apparently officially banned emos and goths. Now, I'm not so big on banning goths. I don't really have a big issue with them. I mean, some of them are stupid. Some of them are okay. It's kind of evenly divided. There's the goths who take it way too seriously and the goths who don't. It's kind of like right down the middle. But I don't have a big problem with them. Now, the emos, though, this banning is really great in Russia. I can't believe that Russia is actually surging ahead of the West in the social aspects and trying to get their culture up to par. But what the law basically states is that you can't be, acting like an emo and dressing like an emo and having those stupid reverse emo mullets on Russian public schools, and you can't go onto a Russian government facility, if you're decked out like an emo, and if you're acting like an emo, you can't be going on a government facility or in a public school cutting yourself, look at me, I just want attention, I'm an emo, I'm cutting myself because nobody cares. You can't do that in Russia anymore. Now, I don't think the Russians have gone far enough, though. They are not having a full-blown emo holocaust yet. They're not having concentration camps. Oh, excuse me. Did I say concentration camps? I meant happy camps. They're not having that. They're not having that yet. So, what we in the West need to do, we need to really step our game up socially and beat the Russians. We need to have the happy camps that I've talked about in the past, and as we've seen at the MCR Black Parade protest, emos hate free speech. I'm going to provide a link to a video of the protest. It showed emos ripping the signs out of Anon members, people from Anonymous. And they were holding up their signs, and some of the emos were walking up to them, ripping the signs out of their hands. They were also tearing down signs by Anonymous, and they were also illegally setting fires. Excuse me. The emos were illegally setting fires at the MCR Black Parade protest. I thought only like really crazy right-wing religious nuts burned books and magazines that they didn't agree with, but no, the emos have started doing it too. And I know I'm going to hear from some people, oh, MCR is not emo. Well, it doesn't matter, because I've heard from a lot of people in the past who are emo, but identify themselves as MCR fans. So, yeah, there are a lot of emos that, just drool over MCR. So there is a link there, even if MCR doesn't declare themselves emo, a lot of their fans do. So, yeah. What the MCR Black Parade protest showed is that a lot of emos are free speech hating fascists. And I think it's quite funny, if you look at MCR at their band uniforms, they've got this sort of weird pseudo-fascist regalia. It looks like something out of Mussolini's Italy. But like I say, we need to have these happy camps. We need to do something about this emo thread, because they are becoming a full-fledged social movement. They're becoming a fascist social movement that hates free speech. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. We need to do this right now. Otherwise, we'll be having to shoot these emo people when they try to kick in our doors and impose their warped little values on us. So, way to go, Russia. You're not going far enough. Hopefully, we in the West can outdo you. But, anyway, that's all I have to say. If you emo fags and scene fags don't like it, have a nice fucking day.